Ancient Egyptian history is a fascinating and complex period of time that spans over 3,000 years, from around 3100 BC to 30 BC. It is divided into several distinct periods, each with its own unique characteristics, achievements, and challenges. 1. Old Kingdom, 2686 to 2181 BC. The Old Kingdom is often considered the first golden age of ancient Egypt. During this period, the country was unified under one rule, and monumental structures such as the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx were built. The Old Kingdom is also known for its art, which became more standardized and naturalistic. The economy was primarily based on agriculture, and the social structure was heavily centered around the pharaoh, who was considered a divine being. 2. First Intermediate Period, 2181 to 2055 BC. This period was marked by political instability and conflict between various kingdoms that tried to control Egypt. The First Intermediate Period is characterized by a decline in monumental architecture and art, although literature and religious texts continued to flourish. The chaos of this time eventually led to the reunification of Egypt under the rule of the First Dynasty of the Middle Kingdom. 3. Middle Kingdom, 2055 to 1650 BC. The Middle Kingdom is often considered the second golden age of ancient Egypt. It was a period of political stability and cultural renewal. The arts flourished with the development of literary genres, and religion became more centralized. Administrative reforms were introduced, and the use of hieroglyphs for writing became more widespread. The Middle Kingdom saw the expansion of Egypt's territories, including the conquest of Nubia and the establishment of trade routes. 4. Second Intermediate Period, 1650 to 1550 BC. This period was marked by the rule of foreigners, known as the Hyksos, who established a new capital at Avaris in the eastern delta. The Second Intermediate Period was marked by political instability, with Egypt divided between the Hyksos in the north and the Theban rulers in the south. The arts declined during this time, and the economy suffered due to the Hyksos' control over trade routes. 5. New Kingdom, 1550 to 1070 BC. The New Kingdom is considered the third golden age of ancient Egypt. It was a period of great political and military power, with the pharaohs conquering and controlling vast territories in Africa and the Near East. The New Kingdom saw the construction of magnificent temples, such as the mortuary temple of Hatshepsut at Deir el-Bahari, and the expansion of the capital city of Thebes. Art and literature flourished during this time, with the creation of the Amarna period, a unique artistic style under the reign of Pharaoh Akhenaten. 6. Third Intermediate Period, 1070 to 712 BC. This period was marked by political instability and the decline of centralized rule. The country was divided into numerous smaller kingdoms, and foreign powers, such as the Libyans and Nubians, began to exert influence over Egypt. The arts and architecture declined during this time, although religious practices and the development of the afterlife continued to be important themes in Egyptian culture. 7. Late Period, 712 to 332 BC. The Late Period is characterized by the resurgence of Egyptian power and the reunification of the country. However, it was also a time of political and economic turmoil, with numerous foreign invasions and the rise of Persian influence. The arts experienced a flowering during this time, with the development of new styles and techniques in sculpture and painting. The Late Period saw the final decline of the pharaohs and the eventual conquest of Egypt by the Persians in 343 BC. In summary, ancient Egyptian history is a rich and diverse period that provides insights into the development of one of the world's oldest civilizations. From the monumental achievements of the Old Kingdom to the political instability of the Late Period, this history is marked by periods of innovation, decline, and renewal.